Many of the teams are playing for just pride alone, while others are looking forward to the playoffs. Today's game features two teams that are each looking to make a statement, as the Cowboys get set to take on the Colts. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Take a look at the success returning kicks. We get ready for the kickoff. Number 2 in to kick this one off.
The Cowboys will be kicking off to start the game. Rodgers back to return.
This one is handled by Rodgers. Rodgers returns this one to the 21-yard line. Ball on their own 21.
Will. Let's go. Be fierce. Here we come. Let's go.
Dallas lines up in a 4-3.
Go.
Looking to run it here. Nice play fake. Gets the pass off on the sideline and out of bounds.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Hilton was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Dallas using 3 linebackers. Takes off. He just unloaded on him. Picked up a few yards on the scramble, John.
He's one of those guys who's willing to run to make something happen. You have to be aware of that kind of thing on defense.
With the carry, play action. Rolling.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 24-yard line.
First and 10.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Yeah, you see me.
The backs are lined up in an I. In this direction. Number 52 comes up to make the play at the 30-yard line. 2nd and 4.
Here we go, baby. You can't stop me.
The Colts line up in a 4-3 with a counterplay. Elliott, and very little help up front, maybe a yard or two on the play. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Out of the I formation. Dumps it off. Leonard brings him down before he can reach the marker.
No gain on the play.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. And he chooses not to return this one.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Stay at home. Quick shoot. Watch in.
The Cowboys come out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Barnes comes up to make the play at the 49-yard line. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
Closing in, throwing. And this pass is complete.
This is an example of the quarterback trusting his arm. He just made a decision, and the ball was there in a blink of an eye.
Only one man back.
Here we go.
With the carry, he got blindside. Makes the 12. He's sacked against the snap.
And the defense didn't even give him 2 seconds to check off. He just had to tuck it and go down.
Hey, let's go. Yes, on.
Matt, the lone back.
All day, baby. Come
They're
on.
blitzing under pressure. Rosen, and it's caught. Grant didn't have much room to do anything with that.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Dallas comes out in their nickel package. Number 12 sends a man in motion. Dropping back, throwing. It's batted away.
He has a knack for making a big play. That was another one right there.
Hilton was his intended target. Vinatieri will try to give his team the lead with his field goal attempt.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is handled by Lewis. The defense forced the punt the last time after 3 plays. It's first and 10
at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Bring it up. Under 10.
The Colts with a 4-man front. Fakes the handoff with the throw. Runs through the tackle. Great throw to beat the zone.
I tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Elliott, the deep man. Number 87, the man in motion. He gets the carry. Number 35
Elliott
is there for the tackle
7-yard
at the 43.
On the
Ball on their own 43.
You gotta believe it. It's our game. Get it up. Here we go, baby.
Drops back. Pressure. Gets the pass off. The wide receiver has it. Number 29 comes up to make the play. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires, and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there, and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
Number 4 scans the defense from the gun.
Watch the play.
Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Number 17 was the intended receiver on that play.
Too deep. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. No more.
Indianapolis goes with a 4-man front.
Let's go.
Pressure coming, throws it, and he makes the grade. Number 4 came into the year expecting to have a good year, and he has delivered. And everybody around this organization is thrilled as he reaches the 3,000-yard passing mark. Indianapolis lines up on a 4-3. With a counter play, Moore comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Here we go, baby, rock and roll.
So they're now inside the 20 and down by 3. Throwing, he was tipped.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Number 13 was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Drops back, stepping up with the throw, and the catch is made.
Hold the look. Defense, get ready. What's the run? Let's go. Be physical. 3 shoot. Get it, son. Get me going.
With a counter play. Number 27 comes up to make the play.
9-yard
at the 3.
gain.
They're just 3 yards away from the end zone.
We don't get nothing. Turn it up now. Blue down, blue down.
Keep the throttle down. Can he get there? Fakes the handoff. He'll keep it. And
Touchdown,
he gets in there. Touchdown. Well, he saw his chance and sprinted for the end zone.
And I don't know if he was even thinking about throwing there. As a quarterback down near the goal line sometimes, using your legs is as much of an option as your arm.
Number 2 comes in to attempt the point after.
The
Point after attempt is no good.
Dallas is lined up for the kickoff. Rodgers back to return.
This one is fielded by Rodgers. Indianapolis trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead. First and 10.
So we gonna take it. What screen?
Out of the shotgun. Going to the air on first down. And it's caught. Woods comes up to make the play. Good throw there and a first down pickup.
That ball could have been shot out of a gun with the velocity it had on it.
What's the hard count?
Dallas comes out in a 4-3.
All day, baby. Come on. Let's go, B. Let's go.
With the carry. Now that's a stiff one. That picks up some tough yards there. Ball on their own 42.
It's showtime, baby. You can't stop me. Watch the snap down.
Out of the gun.
Coming through, baby.
They'll run this one. Number 12 dives forward.
Hey, let's go. We're talking about bringing.
Brings it down looking to run. He tried to scramble but couldn't find any running room.
That's one of those plays where it might have been better just to throw the ball away.
Only one man in the backfield.
You gotta believe it. It's our game. Hold on up, y'all.
Looking to run it here. Smith is there on the stop. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Wilkins, the lone setback. Drops back, steps up, closing in, throwing. And he makes the grade. So they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Do something.
The Cowboys line up in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Number 24 is there for the tackle.
The result of the play is a
5-yard
first
line.
down.
It's first and goal at the
Ball
5.
on the 5-yard line.
Get me going.
Looking upfield. They'll go with a play fake. With the throw, was his intended target. It's second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Let's go.
Keep the throttle down.
Hey.
Makes the throw. Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Number 55 got his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Let's go. Clear.
Looking for the goal line. Fakes the handoff. Goes to the end zone. Touchdown. Colts. Vinatieri comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. After one quarter of play, the score is 10-6.
Indianapolis 10, Dallas 6.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. Number 2 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Lewis back to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 3. Defense gave up a touchdown the last time. So they have 1st and 10 here.
So low. You can't stop me. Hey.
The Colts come out in a nickel package.
They ain't got nothing.
And he gets the delayed handle.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Here we go.
Yeah, you see me. Come on.
Stay at home.
They soft, man.
Elliott, the long second, hand it off. Number 96 is there for the tackle.
1 yard gain on the
28-yard line.
3rd and 8.
It's third down, and they have a long way to go.
Let's go, D.
With the throw, this one goes to the fullback on the right side.
That kind of thing always makes me shake my head. What was the guy thinking? A short pass reception like that will never get you the yardage you need to move past the first down marker.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's RJ.
Here we go.
Matt, the lone back.
Come on. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Give it to the halfback, number 55. Stops the play in the backfield. It's second down and a long way to go.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Hands off to the tailback. Nice play fake. Trying something to the left.
Incomplete
Pass ball's incomplete.
If you're going to miss, it's better to miss long. You put it up there where your receiver is going to go get it. And if you miss, it'll generally end up in incompletion. And that's a heck of a lot better than missing short, giving the defense a shot at the interception.
Grant was the intended receiver on that play.
You know, when it's 3rd and so many yards, why the heck would you run a pass pattern that was short of the first? Makes no sense to me.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3-and-out. From the 21-yard line, Lewis is tackled almost immediately at the 22. 1st and 10.
22-yard line. 1st and 10.
It's showtime, baby. Temple. Set.
In this direction. Walker comes up to make the play. At the 23-yard line. Ball on their own 23.
Blue down.
Yeah, you see me.
The Colts with a 4-man front. Throwing. Jumps up and he has it. Johnny has such a quick release and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
The Colts line up in a 4-3 to carry it. Or is there for the tackle at the 40. Ball on their own 40.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 40-yard line.
No, one. Hey, watch that.
The Colts come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. Ball right around midfield.
47-yard line.
So we gonna take it. What's the hard count?
The Colts with a four-man front. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. Gathers. Comes up to make the play.
First down
at
on the play.
38. So they have first and 10 here.
Check it. All right, now. Let's go.
Indianapolis comes out in a 4-3. Gets the call. They'll spot this one at the 31-yard line. Ball on the 31-yard line.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Stay both left.
They're trying to spread out the defense with 5 wide receivers. Throws it, and he makes the grade. They get first down yardage on that hookup. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Watch your man.
The Colts come out in a 4-3. Great good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
The Colts come out in a dime package. And this pass is completed. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
Fakes the handoff. Rolling. Moore comes up to make the play. At the 4-yard line. It's first and goal. At the 4.
What screen? Are we?
Trying to get to the pylon. And no
touchdown, Cowboys.
When it comes to a play like this, the lowest man with the best leverage is going to generate the biggest push. Seems that the offense got plenty low on that play.
Number 2 comes in to attempt the point after. The point after attempt is no good.
Dallas is lined up for the kickoff. Rodgers back to return.
Good distance. This one is fielded by Rodgers.
The momentum has been going back and forth so far. This one looks like it's going to be a close game right till the end.
Yeah, you see me.
Ace.
Dallas using 3 linebackers.
Get ready. All day, baby.
Pass play here on first down. Rolling. Number 24 is there for the tackle. At the 17-yard line. Ball on their own 17. The Cowboys come out on a nickel back. Hand it off. Great read by the defensive line there, John. They knew exactly what was coming.
And knowing what they like to do out there comes from lots of film study and preparation. When you know what a team likes to call in certain situations, 3rd and long, 2nd and short, it really gives you an edge on defense.
Gets the pass off, and he hits his target. Excellent recognition by the receiver, reading the coverage and adjusting his route accordingly.
Option routes are receiving routes designed to take advantage of the coverage. It's up to both the receiver and the quarterback to make the same read. The receiver reads zone, but the quarterback reads man. You can see passes going right to defenders.
The Cowboys with a 4-man front. He hands it off.
First down, Colts.
Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Dallas comes out in a 4-3. With the throw, he hits his receiver. He'll feel that one tomorrow. That's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
He'll pass on first down.
And in those situations where the rush is coming fast, you got to make a quick decision. Do I throw it away, try and hit my guy, or concede to the pressure?
Under pressure, gets rid of it, and it's complete. Stiff arms the defender with it round.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Come on.
He'll take off. Smith is there on the stop at the 34.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Throwing. The wide receiver has it. Slips the tackle.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Under 10. Turn it up now. All day, baby. Come on.
Looking upfield. Great fake to the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The point after is good.
The offense kept taking and taking, and the defense kept giving and giving until they finally got the touchdown.
Number 2 will be kicking off.
Indianapolis is lined up for the kickoff. Lewis back to return.
This one is taken by number 24.
If they don't want to go into the half down by this much, they're going to need some good throws and good clock management here.
The Colts come out in a nickel package.
Watch the snap down. Watch screen.
Steps up into the pocket. Fires this one deep. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion.
The intended receiver on the play.
Here we come.
Let's turn it up, D.
The Colts line up in a 4-3. They'll run this one. Walker comes up to make the play.
On the
At
offense.
the 28.
Number 52.
Is called for holding.
Holding happens on almost every play. It just depends on whether the official sees it and decides to call it.
The backs are lined up in an I. Number 13
False start on the offense.
for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
Indianapolis goes with a 4-man front.
It's showtime, baby.
Looking for room. Number 96 is there for the tackle at the 17-yard line.
Hey, D-line, watch the screen. Come on. We turn it up.
Indianapolis lines up in a 4-3. Looks like somebody got off the line a little early here. Now third down with a long way to go after the penalty on the offense. The Colts come out in a dime package. Hands it off. Can't bring him down. Lewis comes up to make the play at the 16-yard line. Not getting the first down. That will probably bring out the punter. Punter will have his third chance coming up here. They'll down this one at the 41.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Do something.
Out of the shotgun.
Let's go.
With the pass. Nearly intercepted.
pass
Grant
falls
was the one they were trying to get the ball
Grant, the
to.
intended
Woods
receiver
with the
on the
coverage.
play.
We got to believe it. It's RJ. Hey, stretch. Let's run.
Number 12
Hey,
will
watch
work
the
out of
screen.
the shotgun.
Hold the look.
This guy seems to make big plays in every game that I watch him play. They need to do a better job of sliding the protection over to his side.
Let's go.
Only one man in the backfield. Pressure, gets rid of it, drops the interception.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. They'll spot this one where it went out.
First and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Hey. Be careful.
The Colts line up in a 4-3.
That's a hard catch.
Hand it off to the back. Walker is there on the stop.
run.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down
Hey,
there.
watch that screen.
The Colts with a 4-man front. As they head to the locker room,
At the end of
good
the first
first
half,
half with the
the
score.
score is
Indianapolis
the Colts
17. Dallas
17.
12.
The Cowboys 12. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Number 2 comes in to
will
kick
be
off.
Kicking off to start the second half. Number 24 back to return.
From the 2. Flags are down, and this one appears to be on the offense.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there.
Keep the throttle
If they
down.
don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win. A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut.
Let's turn
But
it
they
up,
were
D.
nowhere to be found on that run.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
They're coming with the blitz. Gets the pass off. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it. They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw is just a little off.
Beasley was his intended target. Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. This one goes out of bounds. Ball at about midfield.
You can't stop me.
Dallas goes with a 4-man front. Has room. Spins away from the tackle. Jones comes
12,
up to make the play. At the 38, ball on the 38-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep. All right, let's go.
On the carry. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. To convert on this third down, they have to reach the 38.
Stay both now.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. Crosses it left. Wood is there on the stop, but they allow them to pick up the first.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
One back. All right, here we go.
Dallas goes with a 4-man front with the pass. Almost picked off. He tried to float one out there.
Intended receiver on the play.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Back in the gun.
From the gun. Drops back. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. John has proven he's a consistent player.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
Only one man in the backfield. A little misdirection. Number 24 is there for the tackle. It's second down and 7 to go.
Let's go. Come on. Everything you got. It's on.
With the carry. They're going to spot this one at the 20. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. 8th play of this drive. Inside the red zone.
Here we come. Hey.
The Cowboys come out in a nickel pass.
Let's go.
Dropping back. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. Indianapolis comes up short on third down again. This will be a 38-yard field goal attempt. Leonard gets it through. A good start to the second half, engineering a drive that ends with a field goal.
That's a real good way to get momentum going in your favor.
Number 2 in to kick this one off.
Indianapolis is lined up for the kickoff. Woods,
and he got all of that one.
Return.
A great kick. This one is handled by Woods. Flags are down, and this one appears to be
on the receiving team. Number 30.
Hey,
watch the screen.
All on us, y'all. Let's run, man. We gotta believe it.
Nickelback in this time. They'll pass on first down. Throwing.
Incomplete
pass ball's incomplete. Number 87 was the intended receiver on that play.
Yeah, you see me.
Let's go, boys.
The Colts come out in a 4-3.
Let's go. Here we go. Come on. Watch your eyes. Hey.
Pressure coming. Looking for something long. It's caught. Breaks free. No one is going to be able to catch him. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Dallas.
One more, fellas. Regular. Let's go. Be physical. Here we go, baby.
Looking for the corner. The conversion attempt failed. Number
Dallas
2 will be
is
kicking
lined up
off.
for the kickoff. Number 14 back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Rodgers.
No one has really taken control so far in this one. It's still anyone's game.
Not today. It's showtime, baby. Here I go.
The Cowboys come out in a 4-3. Throwing. He finds his man. Hilton again making another big play in the passing game. And he's now over the 1,000-yard receiving mark this year.
Here we go.
He hands it off. They'll go with a play fake. Throws it. And this pass is complete. He's made some good throws and is now over 200 yards for the game.
Here I come. Get it started.
Keep the throttle down.
The Cowboys with a 4-man front.
Let's go, now.
Gets rid of it.
Incomplete
pass.
Hilton,
So,
the
second down
receiver
upcoming.
on the play.
Hey, let's go one deep. Watch screen. Defense
Only
get ready.
one man back. He gets the handoff on the delay. They'll stop this one at the 33-yard line.
Gain
He
of
wraps him up
4
and now
on the
has
play.
4 tackles.
3rd and 7.
On third down, they
Ball
need to
on
get
the
it to the 26 to
33-yard line.
convert. And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on third down. Number 12 sends a man in motion. Drops back. Throwing. And he hits his target. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
Regular. Let's go now.
Dallas comes out in a 4-3. Looking for room. Wood is there on the stop at the 21-yard line. 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's go. Clear. Clear. They ain't got nothing. Nothing.
The Cowboys come out in a 4-3.
Hey, watch that screen. Not today.
With the pass, right on target to the wide receiver. Rodgers makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
The Cowboys with a 4-man front. Gets rid of it. The wide receiver Haskins Smith is there for the tackle at the 3-yard line. 3 yards will get them 6 points.
Do something.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Looking for the goal line. Closing in. Soft lob to the end zone. Touchdown. Indianapolis. The point after is good.
That was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
Number 2 looks like he's just about ready to get this one off.
Indianapolis is lined up for the kickoff. Number 24 back deep to return.
This one is handled by Lewis.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
1st and 10. The Colts line up in a 4-3. Steps up, gets the pass off. Number 29 is there for the tackle.
First down
on their own 37.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Here we go. Bring it up. Come on.
They'll bring the blitz.
This team is extremely active on defense, whether it's flowing from sideline to sideline or when they're rushing the passer. Maybe they should keep a couple extra guys in the block just to slow this pass rush down.
Throws it. He hits his receiver. Number 4 did an excellent job sowing the run and then delivered it right on target.
Yeah, and the tight end really benefited. The play pass worked and the defender moved towards the line. Just enough to get that step that he needed to get open and move into a good position to make the catch.
Hands it off to the back. Gathers is there for the tackle at the 49. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. And he hits his target. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
The Colts come out in a nickel package. They'll pass on 1st down. Under pressure with the throw. And the catch is made. They get another 1st down here.
Well, they're not doing anything fancy, but good old-fashioned drop back and pass. And it's working.
The Colts line up in a 4-3. Back handoff. Number 29 is there on the stop at the 19. 8th play of this drive. They're threatening inside the 20.
They ain't got nothing.
They've driven it into the red zone and need to come up with some type of score here. Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
With the pass, he hits his receiver. This one will be spotted at the 11-yard line. So that tackle now gives him 4. This is the 10th play of this drive. They're down inside the 10. Indianapolis goes with a 4-man front. Going to the left. Lewis is there on the stop at at
No
the
gain
10,
on the play.
10 yards away from the end zone.
Yeah, it's on.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Colts ahead of the Cowboys, 27-18. And we'll start the fourth quarter. They need 10 for a score.
All on us, y'all. Play football. Sample. One field.
Cross play to the left. Moore stops
Elliott
the
with
play
the carry.
in the backfield.
Loss of
They're
2
12
on the
yards
play.
away from the end
Nothing
zone.
deep. Make them go short.
They soft, man.
Indianapolis looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Lobs one into the end zone. Beasley was the one they were trying to get the ball
The
to.
intended receiver on the play.
Big
Number
kick
2
here. If he
in to
makes it, it'll
attempt
be
the
a
field goal.
one-possession game here in the fourth. And the kick
is
sails
no good.
wide. After the missed
10.
field goal, they'll
Ball
set up
on the
shop
20-yard
at the
line.
20-yard line.
Danny.
All right, now.
The Cowboys come out in a 4-3. Pressure gets the pass off. Wood is there on the stop at the 38. Ball on their own 38.
1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Everything you
Back,
got.
the lone setback. Throwing. Ooh,
Incomplete
nearly
pass.
picked off.
That was a good
The
play,
intended receiver
turned bad
on the
play. Good because their zone defense worked well. Bad because he dropped the interception.
We're talking
That's
about
one he
me.
wishes he could have back.
Hands it off. Barnes comes up to
on
make
the
the
carry.
play.
3-yard
At the
gain on the
41.
play.
Ball on their own
Let's scream.
41.
Let's do our thing.
Hey, let's
Nice
go.
job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many
The
things.
intended
Where the
receiver
first
on the
down
play.
marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Wilkins was his intended target. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch
Time's
made
running
at
out,
the
so they're going to have to
17-yard
score
line.
quickly. And hope that the
Deuce it,
defense
deuce it.
holds them
Play hard
so
and
they have a
fast,
chance to
baby.
pull
It's
one
on.
out at the
We
end.
like to practice rules.
The backs are lined up in a
Let's go.
9.
Hey, there we go, D.
Hand it off to the back. Play action. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone
Stay
coverage
home.
is to break into the secondary,
Showtime,
find
baby.
a hole, settle
There we
down,
go, baby.
and show the
Rock and roll.
quarterback your number. That was a good job.
Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chains, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Let us dictate.
Knocks it away. They'll spot this
Elliott
one
on
at
the carry.
39.
Gain
The
of
tackle is his
10
fifth of the
on the
game.
play.
It's second down and 1 to go.
All right, let's go. We're talking about bringing.
The Colts come out in a nickel
Right
package.
there.
Throws it. He hits his receiver. This one will be spotted at the 44-yard line. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
Don't stop that motor. Here we go, baby.
Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off. Makes the adjustment. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. We turning it up.
Indianapolis comes out in their nickel package. Stepping up, pressure coming.
And here's the thing. Yeah, the defense gets into the backfield, but you got to be able to move your feet, avoid the rush, to give yourself a little more time. He just didn't do it.
Throws it. And he hits his target.
Let's go. Get it up.
Hey, let's go.
Get some slot going.
Walker is there for the tackle at the 33-yard line. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's go now. One of us gonna make a play.
Number 4 scans the defense from the gun. Gets the pass off. Gathers is there on the
With the
stop.
reception,
Again and
first
again,
down.
it's another first down.
Yeah, and this offense has really impressed me on this drive. They've been moving the ball very methodically, and they're getting closer and closer to the end zone.
Elliott, the lone back, gets rid of it, and it's complete. Moore is there for the tackle
The play
at the
results in
6-yard
a first
line.
down.
It's first and goal at the 6.
Defense, get ready.
The Colts with a four-man front. Hand off to the tailback, and they're near the goal line after that run.
Being in this close gives them better options because they can run, they can play action pass. Heck, as a defense, you don't know what to expect here. You have to play everything.
Smith takes it up the middle for a yard or two.
1 yard
the ball
gain
almost on the goal line, less than a yard away.
Danny. Hard count, fellas.
Only one man in the backfield. Throwing a strike to the end zone. Number 93 was there for the pick, but he dropped it, John. We'll be thinking about that all night.
No, they don't have the best hands in the field. They sure do take up a lot of space. So if one of them pops up in the path of the football, he'll generally do something good.
Start on the
Number
offense.
73 moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
If they can make this field goal, they'll be within a touchdown.
The kick is no good.
And he misses it. So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 20-yard line. Dallas lines up in a 4-3. Number 12 with a man in motion. With a counter play. They'll spot this one at the 17-yard line. He wraps up the ball carrier, and his tackle total is now 4.
Everything you got. You got to believe it. It's our day.
Dallas goes with a four-man front. He hands it off, gets the pass off. The wide receiver has it. Saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
On the 22-yard line.
Dallas with 6 defensive backs. He gives to the halfback. Wood is there for the tackle at the 26. The third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
And he chooses not to return this one.
Time's running out for them. So if they want to get back in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get in the end zone on this possession.
10.
Indianapolis goes with a four-man front. Hand it off. Number 93 comes up to make the play.
1 yard
at the 21. Ball on their own 21.
Clear. Watch your eyes. Watch each other back.
The Colts come out in a nickel package. With the throw, catches this one on his knees. Gathers is there on the stop. At the 29-yard line. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Play hard and fast, baby. Act like you want to win. Here I go.
Elliott, the lone setback. Passing here on 3rd and short. He'll run this one. Walker comes up to make the play. At the 36. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, stretch. All right, now. Under 10. Keep it up.
Indianapolis comes out in their nickel package.
Right there.
With the pass.
The pass
falls incomplete. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
All right, let's go. Yeah, you see me.
Number 4 starts out of the shotgun.
Let's go now. All right, here we go.
Gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Rolling. And he steps out of bounds at the 43. And it appears this one is going to be looked at.
Yeah, and because it's in the last 2 minutes, that call came down from the replay booth.
It appeared he did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
It was an incomplete pass. The player was out of bounds.
The guys upstairs made the right call as the referee overturned the call and got it right.
Yep, and it's important to get the calls right in these last 2 minutes.
Dropping back, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Gathers is there on the stop at the 44.
Solo. Watch each other back.
Hey, let's go.
We coming to wreck. Let us be
on the carry. Fakes the handoff. He'll keep it. Wilson comes up to make the play at the 38-yard line. Ball on the 38-yard line.
38-yard line.
What's the hard count? Come on.
Dallas lines up in a 4-3. Gets the call. That takes it up the middle for a yard.
1 yard gain.
3rd down. They have to get it to the 34-yard line for a first. The Cowboys line up in a 4-3. Closing in, gets the pass off. Nice adjustment. The 20.
The pass was fired in there so hard, I think he left smoke in the ball.
They're inside the 20.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Here we go. Come on.
And they're threatening again with the ball inside the 20. And that was a gain of 7.
7-yard
10 for the
gain
touchdown.
on the play.
Watch him in. All right, let's go. Go, 1. Play hard and fast.
He hands it off.
They ain't got nothing.
Play action. He'll keep it. Charlton is there on the stop at the 9-yard line. Number 12 scrambled around, picked up a few.
Zone coverage allows the defense to keep their eyes in the backfield. If he decides to take off and run, they'll see it happen almost immediately, and they could be right there to make the tackle.
And Minnesota lines up to attempt a 29-yard field goal. It's good. The Colts are taking control in this one.
Indianapolis
is just about ready to kick this one away.
Lewis back to return.
He got all of that one. This one is fielded by number 24.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together in this drive.
On the return.
This isn't much time.
The Cowboys will start the drive at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Colts line up at a 4-3.
From the start.
They'll pass on first down. Looking for something long. It's caught. Number 29 is there for the tackle at the 37. Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here. Throws it, and he makes the grab. They're going to spot this one at the 30. He's going non-stop on defense. 10 tackles, and he just keeps on going. This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Indianapolis 30 down 18. This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or the use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.